Hey, what's going on, guys? Al Desha here, and today I want to talk about collecting, but in a different way. Um, Back in the 90s, um, I collected everything. I started out with comic books, and it quickly grew to sports cards, non-sports cards, toys, Happy Meal toys, whatever I could get my hands on, I collected. And it was fun while it lasted. I mean, I took over our basement and I but put pegboards up and I had them all packed with toys, starting lineups, uh, action figures from everything I could get my hands on. I was just collecting. I had no aim, no focus on any specific thing, but it was fun at the time. It was crazy. I was midnight toy runs across town, looking for Hot Wheels and stuff like that. I forgot about the Hot Wheels. Um, it'd be amazing. I'd take a midnight toy run, make a midnight toy run, and plot out in my head 5 or 6 stores that were 24 hours, mostly Walmarts and things like that, trying to sneak cases off of pallets in the aisles and going through them without getting caught and things like that, and just ridiculousness. And sometimes it paid off. Sometimes I scored some cool action figures, some treasure hunts, super treasure hunts, whatever it was. Um, but I collected and collected and so much, and it was the height of the comic book bubble or whatever it was back in the day when Image Comics started, and everybody was collecting variant covers and this and that, and it was just getting way out of control. And like I said, I had no focus, but I didn't care, man. I was loving it. I was coming home with bags of stuff almost every day, and I didn't have any money. 90% of this went on credit cards, and after a while, we were shifting, um, basically paying one credit card off with another one, shifting back and forth, balance transfers and things like that. And that finally caught up to us. This is when that's when I was newly married, and everybody's handing you a credit card. You get credit card offers in the mail all the time. We had a stack of them, but we didn't have any money. I'm kind of getting off point here a little bit, but and this went on probably until the early 2000s, probably right around 2000, 2001, not much further than 2001. And I still had the basement packed. I had boxes, I had totes full of Happy Meal toys that I would actually go around town, several towns, try to complete these sets of Happy Meal toys. And just ridiculous things like that, wasting money, wasting time. And like I said, it was still fun. It was something to do. It got me out of the house. It was that always wanting to get that next figure, that next whatever. And if you collect anything, and you know how, if you're a completionist or not or whatever, you have that drive to, like, oh, get the next one or whatever. And whatever it may be, whatever you collect. And one day I go into the basement. I look at all this stuff I have, man. I've got long boxes of comics. I've got 4 or 5, maybe 6 pegboards full of action figures, man. Hot Wheels, starting lineups, whatever. Um, Boxes and boxes of cards. I would collect basketball, football cards, and try to complete the whole sets. I don't think people even do that anymore. It's all about the autograph or the relic card and things like that, which I get. But like I said, I go in there and I look at everything I have, and it's like a switch got turned off. I just didn't care about it. And it was like literally between night and day. I just look at this stuff and immediately lost interest. It's like, you ever see Forrest Gump when he runs across the country back and forth, and he's got this whole entourage of people behind him, and he finally stops and he just walks away from it. He's done running. I guess I was done running. I don't want to make it any more philosophical than that, but I was done. I was at a point where I had done it enough, and I just lost interest. I quickly sold 99% of what I had or gave it away. Sold it on eBay, whatever, for ridiculously lower cost than I bought stuff for. You can never get what you paid for it. Probably not even today. I took a loss, ridiculous loss on everything. I just wanted to get everything out of there, purge the system, purge the physical space of everything I had. Like I said, I did give some stuff away, but I gave all my comics to my brother-in-law, so he still has those. I asked him if he wants to give them up once in a while. He's like, no, they're mine. I'm like, damn. Sold everything for a loss, but it was good. I mean, it was healthy. I needed a change. I needed to get out of that mind frame, and I'm glad I did. Now that I collect autographs primarily, it keeps me more focused. I still collect any and all autographs. I haven't narrowed it down that much. I don't collect just baseball or whatever. I collect whatever I can get my hands on. So I haven't focused completely. I haven't narrowed down the search that much. But at least I'm not collecting other crap. As I see this, I've got 6 or 7 Funko Pops on my shelf and other crap. But I'm trying to keep that under control. I don't want to be back where I was in the 90s. That was just ridiculous. And why I explain all this is it was a nice day today. I'm sitting at the house. I got all my housework done and the fucking whatever, everything on the computer. I had some free time. And it's like, well, I should go on a toy hunt or something. I should go cruise around, enjoy the weather. And I just had no motivation to do it. I'm like, I looked. There's no reason I'm not going out. The car's right there. It's a nice day. I've got time. I'm off today. And I just felt like walking away from it again. And I have collected some toys recently, just maybe to open them and do the unboxing on this channel here. But I don't collect toys. I don't play with toys. So I bagged up what I had. I've got about two grocery bags full of toys. I'm going to donate to somebody. If I know somebody that has a young child, I'll probably give them to them. If not, maybe a Goodwill or something like that. But yeah, I had just had enough. I looked at them and like, what am I doing? I don't need to have this also. I mean, I've collected a few comics, mostly Image comics from the early 90s, all the #1 issues. I think I have most of them already. So that's a finite collection. I'm not going to go too crazy on that. I'm just going to collect the first issues of the Image comics. But yeah, but I just looked at the toys and I'm like, bleh. Lost my motivation for it. Didn't even want to go out and do a toy hunt today. And the toy hunts are still fun. If I'm in a store, I'll go and cruise around and look. I'll look at the NECA toys and the Pops and cruise down the action figure aisle. And it's kind of really pointless anymore because you can get anything and everything online. You don't have to go out and physically search for anything, but it's still fun, the thrill, the chase, things like that. And I watch a few YouTubers that do the same thing. That's their whole channel. They go out and search for toys and they get views, they get subscribers. So people are still interested in it, and I am too, because I'm watching these guys go out and collect toys. It's crazy. And I'm thinking, this is ridiculous, man. You can just order this stuff. So it's the thrill of the hunt. It's something to do. You're like, man, I hope this guy finds something cool. If he finds it, man, let me see what it is. And then I'll keep my eyes open for it, and I'll start looking for it. And it's actually worked out pretty well. I found a Chase WWE figure just recently that sorry, I'm kind of pulling up the socks here. I was gonna pay it forward, gift it to somebody, but I think I'm gonna raffle it off for a subscriber drive. I think try to get to that 100 subscriber mark. So I think I'm gonna do it that way. I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. But so yeah, that was my message today. Is have you ever gotten to a point where you just look at whatever you collect and just want to walk away from it and start from scratch and don't look back? I've done it before, and I kind of did it today. I did it before in a big way. I walked away from everything. I didn't collect anything for years. and now I'm kind of have collected autographs for years. That's one thing, but I don't collect anything else. Seriously, if I see something, a short printed figure or whatever, I'll pick it up at the store, but I'm not actively collecting action figures or whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to walk away from the toys today, and it's just funny how that just comes on. It doesn't have any warning. I was like, I didn't feel any different, but I just looked at the stuff on the shelf. I'm like, yeah, I'm over it. It's time to go. So I think that's what I'm gonna leave it. Where I'm gonna leave it is knowing when to say when and when to walk away from your collecting obsession. And let me know if you've done it in the past. If you're thinking about it now, I'm interested in that. I mean, if I've done it, I'm sure other people have done it also. And if you have, let me know what you walked away from. Like I just told you what I walked away from or stopped pursuing. So yeah, I think that's where I'll leave it right now, and I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks for watching, and take care.